Hey everybody, anyone is here, and we are back on the RAC Pack server. Yes, and today I got a couple things planned, but I wanted to show off something I thought was really cool. Now, going through NEI, I actually found this item right here, a spyglass. Now, the first thing I thought instantly was it would be something that will let me see far distances. And that's probably half right. So what does that mean? So if you look all the way down there, you can almost see it. Let's just get away from these actual torches. You could almost see it right about there. EB has some ender lilies. Well, if I put on my spyglass, I point right at it and click it. That's not it. That's not it. Ender lily seeds. How cool is that? I thought this was actually a lot of fun. I don't know what the distance is. Like, I can't see those trees back there, but I can see EB's house, which is pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. So, I'm going to keep this in my bag. I don't know when I'll ever need it, but you never know. I might need it. I might not. Who knows? Anyways, I know today I said I was going to work on automating this, and I've actually started. As you can see, I already have these two, a transmitter and a receiver connected to this computer. The problem is I've been very busy, and to be honest with you, I have not had the time to work on the code, unfortunately. But I am working on it. Hopefully by next episode it will be ready and I could start doing it. But for now, everything is still automated. As you can see right now, I have everything turned off. I have more than enough wood right now. That's not wood, obviously. More than enough wood, 45,000. And I actually had a lot more than that. But as you can see, I've also been getting a ton of charcoal, which is great. This is definitely something we are going to use today. But before we get to that, I did want to try something. So, I made here a couple weighted companion cubes. Now, why do I need this? Well, there's still discs I don't have and I need to collect. I don't really have many of them, but one of them I can get is from the Portal Mob. The Want You Gone by Valve. Now, making this is a little backwards. So, first of all, you have to make a weighted companion cube, and then you cook the weighted companion cube. And the problem with this is, it doesn't tell you how to make a weighted companion cube. No. Luckily for me, for us, I should say, I remember how to make a weighted companion cube, and it's actually pretty simple. So, let's put down our regular storage cubes that really do nothing at all. And let's get, you guessed it, a couple roses. Very cool. And now I believe if we just right click this with a rose, there you go. It turns into a companion cube. Very cool. Now, I don't know if I have something just set up wrong. I thought in the last version of Portal, these things would actually talk to you. I mean, oh, did he just move? He is moving. Whoa. That... I don't think I've ever seen a block off-centered. That's really cool. You see that? He's between two blocks. And I assume I can't put anything here. See, look. That's really cool. It's moving around. Well, I guess they know what's actually going to happen. In the old version, I thought they talked, but I guess they're not talking this time. Unfortunately. Oh, can I not... There we go. Okay. I'm able to pick it up. Come on. Oh, no. There we go. Cool. So now what we have to do is cook up these weighted companion cubes. And it's going to give me, what is this called? A magic shard from Thaumcraft Extras. I don't know how this happened. No, in the old version, you just put this into a crafting bench. But somehow, some way, I guess Thaumcraft Extras kind of interacted with the portal. Whatever the case, we should have two of those now. Put them in here. And we have ourselves a new music disc. Very cool. Very happy. This is one of my favorite discs in this game. And one thing we are adding in the next version of the pack, which I can't wait for, is there's this mod that I found called More Discs. That's it. Just more discs. And what it allows you to do is add your own custom disc packs, which I thought is really cool. So I want to play around with that a little bit. Oh, and again, I forgot to name this. I always forget to do that. You would think that the fact that I wrote the code would actually help me, wow, this is almost dead, would help me remember to do that, but no. So what is this? Valve wants you gone. So let's just get that named. In that more discs, more records, I think it's called, something to that effect. It allows you gone. It allows you to create your own record packs, and I am very, very excited for that. I can't wait, to be honest with you. I can't wait to play around with that. But that is for another time. I hope to be updating it this weekend. And why do I still not have Want You Gone in here, right? It's not there? I did name this correctly? Valve Want You Gone. Right? You know what? Give me a second. I'll be right back. Let me look at this, and I'll see what's wrong. Okay, I am back, and I see what the problem is. If you look at this, while this is in here, and let's scan. Well, yeah, I probably don't even have to scan. But if you look, the name is coming up wrong. This actually happened in my last multiplayer world. I don't know why that is. I have to check the configs. I'm sure I did something wrong, installed something wrong, or set up something wrong, which is making the name show up incorrectly. But since the name isn't showing up correctly, it won't show up as a button, because as I explained last time, the way this works is it reads the name tag. Oh, that's weird. I don't have Strat in here twice. It reads the name tag, so if the name tag is coming up wrong, it will not detect it. Yeah, pretty much. But either way, it does play. Love this song. So we'll let this play while we talk about what we're going to do next. And it's very loud, actually. I wasn't expecting this to be so loud. Let's just... Oh. Okay, I guess we're not listening to it. That's fine. Anyways, one of the things I wanted to work on today is I wanted to automate this a little bit more. Come on, there we go. I wanted to automate this because currently I've been just coming, filling these hoppers up with cactus, and then I have just a chest down here filled with charcoal, or was filled with charcoal. I guess I'm out of charcoal. Filled with charcoal that was just feeding into there. And to be completely honest with you, I don't like that. You know what? It's manual. We don't want to deal with manual. So I have an idea of how to make this work. So let's get back to the workshop, and we could start setting it up. So there's going to be two parts to this. This is going to be something that needs to fill up the chest, a chest with cactus and charcoal, and then also something that will need to distribute it out to that herber thing. The problem is I don't want this just completely emptying my system of charcoal and cactus. So I want it to be a little bit smarter. So let's see if we can get this right. Did I put ender chests? I did not. I thought I crafted, taught it how to make ender chests. You know what? We're going to do that right now. Because every time I have to make something that I know I'm going to make again, why not just do that in code? Cool. Okay. So let's get this in here. Let's make an ender chest. Okay. Let's craft it. And then we're going to want actually, we're going to need 2. And then we're going to need some cactus greens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do this as green, green, green. And obviously we need some diamonds to lock this to us. Yes, 2 diamonds. Cool. So I am sure our ender chests are done. One is. Did I run out of something? Oh, I'm out of blaze rods. Shoot. And you know what? I don't think we have any. What we just found out, actually, right before we started recording, is Benchy's blaze grinder. It doesn't work anymore. So I threw down some conveyor belts. For some reason, the actual fans that he was using, and we'll see it in a second. For some reason, the actual fans he was using wasn't blowing the blazes around. So I just put some of those Mine Factory loaded conveyor belts in, and it works perfectly. Okay, so that should be enough. We only need a couple more. Yeah, oh, look at that. 5 is more than enough until we can get a better system going where we'll always have it, right? Because that's kind of a pain in the ass to have to come over here to pick up 5 or 6 blaze rods whenever we need it, especially when we have so many different things. Not so many, but enough different things inside of our auto crafting system that allows, that uses blaze rods, pretty much. Okay, so now we should be able to get our second ender chest. Yep. Okay, so let's put these down. Very cool. We'll put them down. We'll make them green, green, green. I don't think I'm using green, green, green. Pretty sure I'm not. Somebody might be, but it's not me. Alright, so we'll do that. Very cool. Link them to us. 1, 2. Okay, these are empty, right? Yep. Okay, cool. So let's get this first one. Actually, let's get both of them. And what we're going to do first is set up. Oh, of course I did that. We are going to set up the actual generation, the actual filling of this chest. So let's find a good place to put it. I don't want to put it there. I guess I could put it here. I hate putting it here, but it should be fine. And what we're going to also need is two export buses. Yes. Precision export buses, very cool. We want precision because we want to be able to control it a little better. So let's put that, I guess, here. Put that down. And then we're also going to need a second one, and I'll show you why in a second. So let's just get that, put that there. Very cool. Okay, so what do we need? We need another ME cable, which I have on me. Maybe two of them, actually. This is going to cause a loop. That's fine. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to set this up. Actually, no, this isn't a good place for it. Wait a second. You know what? Give me a second. Let me find a good place for this, and I will be right back. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, I just put it behind these machines right here because we needed a little bit extra room for reasons that will become obvious very, very soon. So the first thing you see is I have this chest here, and then I have two export buses connected to this. So why do I need two? Well, I want to keep this filled or have cactus and coal in here. Now, if I put both, let's just turn this off, activate with signal. You know what, we'll do that for both of them. And this is on purpose. This isn't just to make it not work right now. If I put cactus here and charcoal here, what's going to happen is it's going to keep pulling cactus until it's out of cactus, then it's going to pull charcoal. And that's not what we want. We want a pretty much equal distribute of cactus and charcoal. Now, as you can see, I have this set up to only go with a redstone signal. And with that, we are also going to have this guy right here. And some of this. Where is it? Do I not have any alloy? That is crazy. Did I use up all my red alloy? I mean, I guess that's possible. Either way, we'll do, I guess, half a stack. Yeah, that should be fine. Very cool. Cool. Okay. So, what we're going to do is from here, we are going to run this just like this. So, what's going to happen is when this is sending a signal, assuming we could actually get it connected. Yeah, okay. So, and this is, yeah, this should be fine. When this is sending a signal, this is going to pull one charcoal and one cactus at a time, as you can see. I have it set to move signal items. So what is this going to be for? Well, I'm glad you asked. On the other side, we need to be able to tell the system when it needs the charcoal and or... Whoop, didn't mean to do that. When it needs the charcoal and or cactus. Now, it is dark out. It's going to be a little bit hard to work where I need to. So give me a second. Let me see if Frog could sleep, and I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. We slept. Good to go. Now let's head out over here and you'll see why I needed that. I did bring the chest with me. I did. Okay, good. So first things first, let's get rid of this stuff here because it is not needed anymore. No. This is getting replaced, obviously, with our green ender chest. Yes. Cool. So next thing we need to do is be able to hook this up. Let's just get some more review. That 3 might actually be perfect amount. We need to hook this up to here and to here. Okay. Maybe some of you guys are already seeing where I'm going with this. Maybe not. But more will be told. More will be seen as it comes. Okay. So, first thing we need to do is install some pneumatic servos. Because we want to make sure this... Okay, I got those installed. So let's just get a free hand. This will only allow cactus, whitelist, and this will only allow, there we go, charcoal. Very cool. We're not exactly done here yet. Obviously, we want this to export, and we want to put a pneumatic servo in there just so we do not have to actually use a switch, because as you guys know, I hate using switches. Okay, so we are almost there. There's one more thing we have to do. So basically the way this is going to work is the other side is going to put cactus and charcoal in there. And this is going to grab them out one at a time and put them into here. But we need to be able to tell the other side when this actually needs cactus, right? And that's where a gate and a cobbled structure pipe will come into play. So let's get that stuff. I actually forgot it. I don't have it in there. I know I have them made. So we need one structure pipe and one gate. Very cool. Awesome. Now let's go back there, hook this baby up. And basically what we're going to tell it is, I guess we could put it, I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't think this is going to be permanent forever, but this is fine the way it is. So we are going to tell it when there is, inventory is empty, we're going to send out a redstone signal. Then we're going to take that redstone signal, put it into the transmitter. Let's get that in there. Let's number this one. What is my last one? 403. 4003. Okay, so we're going to go 4004. Any waters? Herba. Yes. Okay, let's try that again. Herba. Yes. Set name. Set. Good. Oh, wait, no, what did I do? Oh. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Herba. Let's see. Well, hold on. Remove that. That is 4002, 4001, 4004. Oh, I guess 4003 is what I'm not using. Interesting. Okay. So let's try this again. 4003. This is going to be any oneers, Herba. Did I just screw that up? I just screwed that up. That was tree farm. Okay. Let's try this again. You know, this is so confusing. Set name, set frequency. Okay. Right? Okay, so now we're going to use 4004. This is going to be anyone's Herba. Set frequency. Why did that happen? Herba. Set name. But why does tree farm keep going away? Herba is 4004. 4001. If we make this 4003 and name it Tree Farm. Set name. What the hell? Hold on. Let me look at this. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back, and obviously the issue was that 4004 was in use, so I changed this to 4005. Everything is good to go. So as you can see, this is saying now that this slot right here is empty, it's going to send out a redstone signal, and now when we get to the other side, and we program that one to be on the same frequency, what we're going to see start happening is it's going to start feeding charcoal and cactus into the ender chest, which is then going to get distributed to that system. And because we're doing it one at a time, the first time it's going to do it a lot because it's going to have to do a whole stack of each. But then once it does that the first time, it's going to go pretty smoothly. So let's see. Let's get this set. Cool. And now, as you can see, it's getting full. Though that is not turning off. So you know what? Let's hurry up. Let's get back there. See why that's not turning off. That should be turning off. Let's get over there. I know it's such a convoluted way to get back and forth from there. Though I don't plan on going there that often. So is this detecting something else? Did I do something wrong here? I must have done something wrong. Whitelist cactus. Cactus 81. Cactus 81. Why isn't that going in there? Oh, no, it is. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why that actually took so long. Oh, well. Okay, so that should actually go off now. Let's see. Let's get these in here. Just for now. Okay, so now that's turned off. Let's try to clear out this. And now it should straighten itself up. You know what? Let's do this. We're going to have to break that there just to get everything out of it. Bring this back. And now, this should work correctly. So let's get that in there. Change that. Make it output. Change that. Bring this to red. Okay, we're not blacklisting anything. We only want one at a time. Cool. So now when this empties out... Is that getting sucked in here? It must be, right? It's got to be. When this empties out, it is just going to send pretty much a pulse, which is going to try to get a couple cactus from the other side. And is that those are set to only do one at a time, right? Pretty sure they are. Let's just make one more check because it's not unlike me to screw something up like that. So let's just take a quick look. These should be set to only pull one at a time. The whole point of pulling one at a time is so the system doesn't get clogged. Okay, so you know what? Let me stand by the other side, wait for it to about to finish up with the stack it's working on, and we will see what happens once that happens. Cool. So I will see you in a second. Okay, we are back, and as you can see, things are very different. We're under where we were before. And the reason why I put it down here is just because it was actually getting a little ugly and I didn't want to leave it above ground. So the other side is pretty much the same, except I made one change. As you can see, when there's stuff in here, it is now sending a redstone signal. And when there's nothing in it, it stops sending a redstone signal. So the other side will only pull items out of my AE system when there isn't a redstone signal, and there's a reason for that. So let's step through what I have here. So obviously I have the alembic with the arcane. I'm sorry, the alchemical furnace. Yeah, these are the alembics still set up. So right here I have an output that is pulling half a stack at a time. It is just like before, whitelisting charcoal into the bottom and cactus into the top. First change, I have a loop here because sometimes the timing could be slightly off, whether server lag or whatever the case is, and sometimes I'll pull more stuff than I could actually fit into here. Mostly what I'm worried about is charcoal. Since I'm only matching for this top slot, there will be times where this will be full of charcoal and it will still try to pull charcoal. So I wanted to get rid of that. Next thing, we're pulling half a stack at a time. The reason for that is what was happening before is the charcoal was reaching this before the cactus. So the charcoal would just continuously be pulling and the cactus would never actually get pulled out of here. So the first thing I did on the other side is I made the cactus export bus closer to the AE system than the charcoal one is. So cactus will always go in first. And what will happen right now is a couple of the cactus will come through. It will come out, come in here. Right? As soon as the cactus... Oh, didn't really mean to do that. As soon as the cactus gets into here, it will light this up, which will... Let's just get onto the other side right here. Turn this on so it stops pulling. But then it will come around here. I have two repeaters here to add a little bit of delay and then turn this off. And this is set to turn off when it receives a redstone signal. The reason for this delay is if this delay wasn't here, what would happen is as soon as this was full of cactus, it would stop pulling. So charcoal would never get pulled out. So what this is doing is giving it about 4 ticks after this turns off to pull any charcoal left out of the system and pull it into here. And that's pretty much it. And this should work. So, you know what, let me, just in case it gets dark out, let me just put this hole here. Last thing I want is a creeper coming down here right now. Okay, so now if we pull this out, we should be able to see it in action. I want to get this in a way that you'll be able to see it come out of here as soon as I pull. So, okay, so we pulled it out, turns off. You see the cactus is coming. Then cactus comes in here, that delayed, and as you can see, the charcoal get pulled. And now if we just sit here and wait, as soon as this is done, the same thing is going to happen. Roughly 7 cactus is going to get pulled and 7 charcoal is going to get pulled. So let's wait for another second. Come on. 2 more to go. Okay, so let's watch this and we'll see it happen again. See, cactus gets pulled, that turns on, charcoal gets pulled, and it fills up into here. Now, as you can see, this charcoal is filling up a lot faster than the cactus is. So basically what's going to happen is it's just going to loop around here. Now, what I'm afraid of is eventually, this is going to get completely full of charcoal. And I'm not sure what's going to happen then. But what we might do if that happens is on the other side, we could just put an export bus on a delay and doing the opposite. So once this gets turned on, once that redstone signal is turned on, the export bus will just pull whatever's in here and put it back into the AE system. But I'm not sure if I actually need to do that. So I got to let this run for a while and see what happens. But that said, this seems to be working perfectly. And then once this buffer gets full and that buffer gets full, it's just going to stop cooking until it needs more. Very, very cool. And now this should hugely increase, dramatically increase the amount of banana beans we're getting. Because I'll be honest with you, I wasn't getting as many as I was hoping I would be getting, unfortunately. Let's just pick up this cobble. Not like I really need it, but why not? So let's put this back here. Let the grass grow back. And we should be good. Not only that, but we can use that herba for other things. And that's what we're going to work on now. What else I want to use this herba for. So give me a minute to prepare. Guy. Is he stuck on something? See, this is the one thing that really bothers me. Every time one gets stuck up here, this guy just tries to get it. So I have to actually clear it myself. But really, it should actually, if he's stuck on that, that means it was the first one there. So it should actually despawn. And then when that despawns, you should pick up the rest of the stuff on the floor. So I'm not too worried about a loss here. But as you can see, this is already running so much quicker than it was before. We should wind up with tons and tons of mana beans. Very cool. Okay, so let me clean up, get stuff I need for the next part, and I will be right back. Okay, after I stopped recording, I realized it's getting a little late, and I'm not going to be able to start another project. One thing you will notice that I did was I moved all the trees down. What I was noticing was these things, because their increased rate of growing from the grow lamp, there was more and more getting stuck up top, which was causing him not to pick any of them up. And then what I also noticed is he actually has no problem navigating this. I thought his AI would have a problem, but apparently not. So we're okay. What I was going to do on camera, I'm going to wind up just doing off camera between this and the next episode. And I'll just show you what I did. And the reason I'm going to do that is I really, really want to get the base automation done next episode. So I want to be able to spend a lot of time on that, or enough time on that at the very least, and I don't want to have to be preoccupied with something else, but I do want to show you what I was going to do next, so I'll definitely work on that after, between episodes, and I'll just show it off next episode. But that will be it for today. As always, thank you for joining me. If you liked what you see, please give it a like. It definitely helps a lot. If you liked what you see, and not only do you want to give it a like, but you want to see more videos, subscribe. You get all the videos right to your door. Well, not to your door, to your inbox, but you get what I'm seeing. And how great is that? I mean, why wouldn't you want them straight to your inbox? You don't have to do anything. It's awesome. Anyways, and as you can see, he's able to get through. Anyways, as I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.